Aquarius, are you feeling off lately? Strange emotions, unexpected dreams, sudden energy spikes, or emotional lows you can't explain? You're not imagining it. The cosmic pressure is rising as the June solstice, June 20th, 2025, approaches. And you, Aquarius, are on the front line of this energetic transformation. Why? Because this solstice is unlike any before. With Uranus, your ruling planet, aligning with deeply transformative energies, you're being rewired, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. These symptoms aren't random. They're signs that your higher path is calling you forward. In this video, we'll uncover 9 powerful symptoms that Aquarius will feel before the solstice hits, especially on June 19th and 20th. Stay with us to the end, because the one symptoms are the most intense and could change your entire path if you don't recognize them in time. Symptom number 1. The disconnection from reality. Aquarius, as we approach the powerful solstice window on June 19th to 20th, 2025, you may begin to feel like you're drifting away from reality, like you're physically present, but your mind and soul are floating in another dimension. This isn't a breakdown, it's a breakthrough. Suddenly, your usual routines may start to feel meaningless. You might zone out during conversations, forget simple things, or stare at a screen for minutes without really seeing it. You could experience odd sensations like buzzing in the ears, time speeding up or slowing down, or feeling like you're watching life from outside your body. This is not escapism. It's a frequency jump. As the solstice energy portal begins to open, you're being pulled out of outdated energies that no longer align with your soul's evolution. Your third eye chakra, the energy center of intuition and spiritual insight, is being activated. And because Aquarius is ruled by Uranus, the planet of sudden awakening and rebellion, you're more sensitive to these energetic downloads than most other signs. You may also notice technology glitching or phones freezing when you're emotional, a sudden inability to connect with certain people you once liked, a need to disconnect from social media, loud environments, or even your favorite shows or music. This is the universe unplugging you from the 3D matrix, the illusion of who you thought you had to be. It can feel lonely, disorienting, or even scary at first, but this symptom is actually a sacred preparation. The universe is creating space in your mind and spirit for something much bigger: your soul tribe, your life mission, and your next spiritual upgrade. Think of it like software. The old version of you is being deleted so the new you can be installed. What you can do to support this transition: ground yourself in nature. Bare feet on the grass, time under trees, or even just standing in sunlight can help rebalance your energy field. Avoid excessive media. Scrolling too much can overstimulate your already sensitive system. Repeat this affirmation daily: I allow the old to fall away, and the new to guide me. This temporary detachment is a powerful sign that your spiritual vision is coming online. Embrace the float. You're not losing yourself, Aquarius. You're finally becoming who you were always meant to be. Stay tuned for symptom number 2, because what's coming next might hit you straight in the heart. Symptom number 2: wild mood, swings, and sudden tears. Aquarius, during the sacred window of June 19th to 20th, you might find yourself crying for no reason. You could be laughing one moment, then suddenly overwhelmed by a wave of sadness the next. This might feel unsettling, especially for a sign like you, who usually approaches emotions with logic, detachment, and reason. But this isn't random. This is emotional alchemy in progress. The solstice portal is acting like a cosmic detox, and what's being purged are the deep emotional layers you've buried over lifetimes. Pain from past relationships, suppressed childhood wounds, and even ancestral karma that's been passed through your lineage. Aquarius, the tears that fall now aren't just yours. They're part of a much bigger healing. Don't be surprised if you wake up crying from intense symbolic dreams, feel deep grief, anxiety, or loneliness without knowing why, experience a burst of anger or irritation that vanishes just as quickly, cry after seeing a memory, an old photo, or hearing a familiar song. This is the influence of Pluto retrograde, stirring your subconscious and dredging up anything left unresolved. Pluto doesn't play games. Its job is to reveal and release what's been hiding in the emotional shadows. And it's targeting your heart space now. If you try to resist or suppress these mood swings, the energy may get trapped in the body. This can show up as chest tightness or shallow breathing, insomnia, or waking up at 3:33 a.m., feeling overstimulated by crowds, lights, or sounds. A sense of being on edge all day long. But here's the gift. If you lean in, feel through the waves, and release without shame, you'll experience emotional freedom unlike anything you've known before. Because once the tears fall, the truth is revealed, and in that truth lies your power. How to move through it. Let yourself cry without judgment. This is soul surgery. Journal what comes up after each emotional wave. Practice gentle breathwork or light movement, like walking. Repeat this healing affirmation out loud. I honor my emotions as sacred messengers of my soul's growth. You're not too emotional. You're finally feeling what needed to be felt. This release is the universe's way of creating space for your next level of joy, love, and purpose. Coming up next, in symptom number 3, the dreams that are about to change your life. Symptom number 3, supercharged dreams and prophetic visions. Aquarius, between June 19th and 20th, your dreams will no longer be random flickers of imagination. They will become portals, mirrors reflecting your soul's deepest truths, and windows into future timelines that have not yet materialized. This is no ordinary dreamscape. These are astral downloads, coded with messages meant to awaken and guide you. The solstice acts as a cosmic amplifier, thinning the veil between the physical and the spiritual. During this brief but potent time, your higher self, spiritual guides, and even ancestors can reach you directly, using your sleep state as a channel to reveal insights that your waking mind may have blocked or missed. What you might notice: vivid dreams with powerful symbols, snakes representing personal transformation, or kundalini rising, bridges symbolizing transitions, timeline shifts, or emotional thresholds, broken mirrors or shattered objects, the end of illusions or outdated self-images, encounters with deceased loved ones or wise teachers, waking up with a solution to a problem you've struggled with for months, feeling emotionally moved, shaken, or even energized by what you dreamed, experiencing déjà vu in waking life from things seen in dreams just days before. This is Uranus's influence at work, the ruler of Aquarius, known for sudden insight, quantum shifts, and shocking clarity. Your mind is not malfunctioning. It's being recalibrated to receive divine intelligence. For you, Aquarius, this is a destiny activation zone. Your crown and third eye chakras are hypercharged under the solstice energies, and your dreams are the blueprint for what's coming next in your life journey. What you should do to maximize this gift: keep a dream journal, place it beside your bed, and write immediately upon waking, even if it's just fragments or symbols. Avoid alcohol, sugar, or blue light before bed. They distort spiritual frequency. Set a nightly intention by saying, "Show me the truth I need to know." Reflect on repeating dream themes. They are breadcrumbs from your higher self. Your dream world is not a fantasy. It's a sacred communication line to the universe. The more you listen, the more it reveals. Next up in symptom number 4, the physical sensations that may signal your spiritual body is realigning. Symptom number 4, a sudden urge to end something. Aquarius. Between June 19th and 20th, you may wake up with a fire in your chest, an unshakable knowing that something in your life has to go. It could be a draining relationship, a soul-crushing job, a toxic environment, or even a version of yourself you've outgrown. Whatever it is, you won't be able to ignore it anymore. This isn't just a mood. It's not a fleeting frustration. It's a soul awakening. During this solstice window, the energy of Uranus, your ruling planet, becomes electrified. Known as the planet of rebellion, liberation, and sudden change, Uranus is activating your inner rebel. And it's whispering or shouting, "This cannot continue." You may suddenly feel an urge to quit a job or project you felt trapped in. The realization that a friendship or relationship has become one-sided or emotionally exhausting. A deep craving to move cities, change careers, or pursue something wildly different. The courage to say no more to patterns, behaviors, or cycles that drain you. This isn't impulsiveness, it's divine timing. You're being shown that in order to walk your true timeline, the old structure must collapse. Think of this as your Tower moment. In Tarot, the Tower card represents a necessary destruction, a tearing down of false beliefs, masks, and foundations that no longer support your growth. It may feel intense, even scary. You might worry, what happens if I let go? But Aquarius, what happens if you don't? This solstice portal is not just about light, it's about truth. And the truth is this: the things you're tolerating are quietly stealing your power. What you can do right now: journal on this powerful question. What have I tolerated that no longer aligns with who I'm becoming? Practice saying no, even if just to yourself in the mirror. It activates your throat chakra. Light a candle and symbolically write a release letter to whatever you're letting go of. This decision point is the crack in the illusion, the space where your soul can finally breathe. On the other side of this release is something real: authentic relationships, aligned work, and a life that actually excites you. Don't resist the ending. You're not falling apart. You're breaking through. Up next, symptom number 5 is the one most people ignore until it's too late. Shall we continue? Symptom number 5, physical body shifts, headaches, fatigue, and energy surges. Aquarius, your mind and spirit aren't the only ones transforming. Your physical body is evolving too. And between June 19th and 20th, you may feel symptoms that mimic illness, but they aren't signs that something's wrong. They're signs that something higher is activating within you. If you're experiencing headaches, especially around the forehead or top of the head, pressure near your third eye or crown chakra, sudden waves of exhaustion, even after a full night's sleep, tingling or buzzing sensations in your hands, feet, or spine, hot or cold flashes without an environmental cause, you're not broken. You're not falling apart. You're ascending. These are classic ascension symptoms caused by your body attempting to integrate higher frequencies from the cosmic solstice energy. The Earth's magnetic grid is shifting, and since you're deeply connected to universal intelligence as an air sign ruled by Uranus, your body feels those changes more acutely. Here's what else may show up. Unusual food cravings, especially for grounding foods like root vegetables or salty snacks. A need to isolate, sleep more, or withdraw from social settings. Feeling overstimulated in crowds, noisy places, or even by strong scents or sounds. You may even feel like your skin is buzzing or your joints ache more than usual. It's not age or illness. It's your light body syncing with the incoming frequencies. And this energetic detox is pushing your cells to literally reprogram themselves. It may feel uncomfortable, even frustrating, because your logical mind wants to do something. But the real work is invisible, cellular, and energetic. How to support the body. During this time, hydrate constantly. Water helps flush energetic debris from your system. Eat grounding foods like carrots, potatoes, beets, or nuts. They stabilize your root chakra. Take salt baths or walk barefoot on the earth to discharge built-up energy. Rest often, even if your ego screams you're being lazy. Your DNA is literally recalibrating. Symptom number 6, feeling time. Distortion or déjà vu. Aquarius, during the powerful portal of June 19th to 20th, time may stop behaving the way you're used to. One moment, the day races by. The next, it feels like hours have stretched into eternity. You may forget what day it is, or feel like you've already lived certain moments before. This is not confusion. It's a timeline shift. Your soul is no longer anchored only in the 3D world. It's actively moving between parallel realities, aligning you with a higher version of your destiny. The solstice energy acts as a timeline accelerator, and your consciousness is catching up to the new vibration your future self is already living. Signs you're experiencing time distortion. Hours pass in minutes, or simple tasks feel stretched and slow. You constantly forget what day of the week it is, or double-check your calendar. Déjà vu hits frequently, leaving you with a strong sense that this already happened. Random memories arise, but not just from this life. These may be past life echoes or bleed-throughs from alternate versions of you. People from your distant past reach out suddenly. Exes, old friends, childhood connections, as if summoned by your energetic shift. Why this is happening? The quantum field doesn't operate in linear time. As your consciousness ascends, so does your ability to tap into the eternal now, the space where all versions of you exist at once. The solstice is activating this expansion rapidly. Aquarius, this is also a spiritual test. You are at a fated crossroads. The universe is observing. Will you repeat the past? Or will you choose the timeline where you fully evolve into your power, purpose, and prosperity? When time starts breaking down, it's a signal that your soul is preparing for a quantum leap. What to do when time feels strange? Keep a log of déjà vu or strange time slips. These are keys from the subconscious. Meditate on this affirmation. I choose the timeline where I rise in truth, love, and power. Avoid distractions. This is a sacred window to tune in, not check out. Trust the confusion. The fog means you're transitioning dimensions. Aquarius, when the structure of time collapses, your intuition rises. This is your soul, remembering its infinite nature. Symptom number 7. Heightened intuition and energy sensitivity. Aquarius, between June 19th and 20th, your spiritual radar is being upgraded, and it's going to feel intense. You may suddenly know things without knowing how. You'll read the room before anyone speaks. Your gut will speak louder than ever, and this time, it won't be wrong. This is more than just good judgment. It's spiritual clairsentience, the sacred ability to feel and sense the truth behind the masks. And during this solstice portal, your sensitivity to energy is spiking for a reason. Your aura is expanding, recalibrating, and tuning in to frequencies most people aren't even aware of. Signs of this activation. You walk into a room and immediately feel drained or anxious, even if nothing appears wrong. You sense someone is lying, even though their words sound polite or normal. You get a gut instinct about a situation, and within hours or days, your hunch is proven right. You can no longer tolerate superficial conversations, fake people, or chaotic environments. Electronics may flicker or malfunction around you. A sign your aura is electrically charged and affecting tech. You're not crazy. You're calibrating to your next level of consciousness. But with great sensitivity comes great responsibility. If you're not careful, your energetic system can become overwhelmed. You might find yourself absorbing emotions that don't belong to you. That's why protecting your energy is not just a wellness tip right now. It's spiritual survival. Watch out for energy vampires, those who constantly dump negativity on you or make you feel small. Media overload, fear-based news, social media doom scrolling, or content that pulls you into anxiety or despair. Chaotic environments, places filled with tension, conflict, or overstimulation. How to shield your energy. Take salt baths with pink Himalayan or sea salt to clear your aura. Carry or wear protective crystals like black tourmaline, labradorite, or amethyst. Set firm energetic boundaries. Say no without guilt. Cancel plans without explanation. Walk away without needing closure. Spend time in nature. It's the most powerful reset for sensitive souls. Aquarius, your energy field is your most precious currency right now. Guard it, respect it, and learn to trust what you feel more than what you're told, because your body and soul are already tuned into the truth. Symptom number 8. The Cosmic Mirror. Returns Aquarius between June 19th and 20th. One of the most unsettling yet sacred spiritual signs will appear. The Cosmic Mirror. You'll begin to notice strange synchronicities. The world around you suddenly seems to reflect your inner world, almost too precisely. Words from strangers cut too deep. Past regrets resurface. Or, oddly enough, long-lost dreams you gave up on may come back and knock on your door. Don't ignore these moments. They are not coincidences. They are reflections. You may have a casual conversation that accidentally triggers a childhood wound you thought was healed. Notice repeating relationship patterns, revealing where you still don't feel worthy. See recurring number patterns or signs that seem to challenge your beliefs or decisions. Receive an opportunity you previously rejected or avoided, forcing you to face. Am I ready this time? This is the mirror of truth, and it's sacred. The Solstice Portal is preparing to usher you into a higher dimension of being. But to cross that threshold, you must first see what's still weighing you down. This mirror is here to show you what must be forgiven, released, or finally owned. You are not being punished. You are being polished. And here's the key. Every external situation is a coded message. The people around you, mirrors. The challenges that repeat, mirrors. The dreams returning to haunt or tempt you, also mirrors. If you avoid them, the pattern loops. If you numb them, the energy gets trapped. But if you watch, feel, and reflect, real growth ignites. What this mirror teaches you. Your triggers show you where love and safety are still missing inside. Your repeating patterns reveal the boundaries you need to set. Your recurring dreams and desires are your soul whispering, "Don't give up on this." Helpful affirmation: I welcome every mirror as a gift. even if it stings, because my truth is more powerful than my fear. Aquarius, the faster you face what the mirror shows, the faster you'll rise into your next level. And what's coming after the solstice is your divine rebirth. But before that, there's one final sign you must recognize. Get ready. Symptom number 9. The final test of faith, Aquarius. Just before the solstice energy activates your next chapter, you'll feel it. A sudden wall, a deep, disorienting silence, maybe even a powerful urge to give up. You may find yourself questioning everything. Is any of this working? Am I just imagining these signs? Why is nothing happening after all this effort? This moment is sacred. This is not punishment. This is the final test of faith. Right before your quantum leap, the universe applies pressure, not to crush you, but to see if you're truly ready to fly without the safety net. Think of it like a spiritual muscle test. You've been strengthening your intuition, healing your old wounds, embracing transformation. But now the universe whispers, can you walk by faith, not by sight? This test often shows up as a delay in what you've been manifesting, an old toxic person or pattern returning to tempt you, a sudden feeling of loss, confusion, or emotional heaviness, as if the lights just went out. It's designed to challenge the last part of you that still doubts, to expose the shadow voice that says, maybe I'm not worthy of this upgrade. But here's the hidden truth. The breakdown is the final contraction before the birth. Aquarius, your energy field is already preparing for the next level. The solstice on June 20th is not just a date, it's a cosmic launchpad. But you can't take fear, self-doubt, or old karma with you. You must choose surrender to the unknown, or repeat the past cycle again. How to pass the final test. Don't panic when the silence hits. Anchor into your truth, not the outside noise. Reaffirm why you started. Reconnect with your soul vision. Say the affirmation below each morning between June 19th to 20th. Powerful affirmation. I am walking in faith. My destiny is unfolding in perfect divine timing. Aquarius, your miracle is already forming in the unseen. Don't quit in the final moments. Don't doubt the path just because it gets quiet. This is your final initiation before ascension. The solstice is not just a new season, it's a soul rebirth. Will you rise, or will you fall back asleep? The choice is yours, and the universe is listening. Final message, Aquarius. The June 20th solstice is a rebirth, but to reach it, you must pass through these 9 symptoms with awareness, courage, and trust. If you felt even one of these signs, it means your soul is ready. You're not behind. You're being activated. You are part of a global awakening, and your role is more important than you realize. Don't resist the discomfort. Rise with it. On the other side is clarity, purpose, and the abundance you've been asking for. Like, share, and subscribe if this message resonated. Drop it in the comments if you're claiming this shift. And remember, June 19th to 20th is not just a date, it's a doorway. Walk through it with your eyes open. Your future is waiting.